Hello everybody, Ray Garner with Garner's Games, here this week to do a review of Destro, part of the Energon universe. Got two different covers. It's written by Dan Waters and art is by Andre Besson. We start off in the home country of Destro, which I always get the name somewhat a little bit wrong. But Darklonia, I think that was pronounced. And there's a rebellion going on. The governor sends out a bunch of troops to basically shoot a few of the rebelliers to basically make them go away. Well, the rebels have help in the form of a battle android trooper, mostly a prototype, and eventually a lot of them. Needless to say that Mars is able to overthrow the government. Destro installs his cousin to be the new leader. This page here is my personal favorite of the book. Communication between him and Cobra Commander. If you're familiar with the Energon universe, basically we are currently building up what's going on with G.I. Joe and Cobra, and it's all relative to the fact that the Transformers and the Joe's all going to share the same universe. And Cobra Commander got his hands on a lot of Energon. And he's using that to power his stuff, and he's having Destro use it to amplify the arms that he sells Cobra. But what I like about this conversation between the two of them is Cobra Commander starts basically trying to be in charge, be the commander. And Destro is quick to point out to him that they're working together. He doesn't work for him. He is not a subordinate to Cobra, and ends the communication. So I really like that. We get a little bit into the mysticism that's been part of the Destro clan, which I've not been real big fan of, but it's handled decently as he goes sees his ancestor statues for advice. We have a young lady that's introduced here. Let me see if I can get her name right. Miss Collerton Riz. I have a feeling that's the Baroness. I cannot remember her real name, but I think that is the Baroness. And we have a big arms flea market going on. And they found out that the twins aren't there. They're in, let's see where they're at. They're in South America, helping with a rebellion down there. But Extensive Enterprises is kind of busy. They're on the phone with somebody who's just referred to as the General. And at the end of the conversations, they're pointing out that they're missing the flea market that I mentioned earlier. And they said, yes, indeed, we will miss the arms fair in Darklonia. But every setback is an opportunity. And that leads into a panel where a bunch of combat drones attack the fair. Destro wants examples of what's attacking them captured. He saves the lady who I think is going to be the Baroness, and holding a dud rocket that landed near him, he just makes the point that it would appear that I am at war. And that ends the first issue. I actually like this book a little bit better than what I read in Duke and Cobra Commander. So this seems to be starting off really well. And I think it's because we have some of the foundation already laid for the universe now. So we're able to really start focusing in on the characters and instead of trying to get the overall universe built. This series looks really good. I've got Scarlet, but I got to read Scarlet, which is the second of the miniseries that are setting up this universe. But anyway, so far it's really good. I do highly recommend this. Everything in the Energon universe has been selling extremely well. So getting back issues is probably going to be difficult. There are some trades coming out soon, so if you need to get caught up, that's going to be a good way to do it. Hope you appreciate the review. Like, comment, and share. We'll see you next week.